some mysteries refuse to be unraveled, no matter how hard we try. And then there are those enigmas that seem to mock our every attempt to understand them. The Voynich Manuscript, a relic from the 15th century, stands as one of the greatest unsolved puzzles in history. A book whose language, its origin, and even its creator remain shrouded in an impenetrable fog of mystery. Today we embark on a journey to explore the haunting question that haunts the pages of this ancient tome. What secrets does it hold? Who wrote it? And why have we, despite centuries of attempts, still failed to decipher its message? Discovered in 1912 by rare books dealer Wilfrid Voynich in a forgotten chest of manuscripts at an Italian monastery, this unassuming book has captured the imagination of cryptographers, historians, and treasure hunters alike. But the manuscript's origins are far more complex than its simple rediscovery in a dusty chest. How did it end up there? Who wrote it? What was its purpose? And most chillingly, what does its text really say? The Voynich Manuscript is not just any book. It is an artifact wrapped in mystery. It is filled with hundreds of strange illustrations, many of which are unlike anything seen in any known botanical or astronomical studies. Its pages are adorned with sketches of unfamiliar plants, some resembling plants from our world, but none of them can be identified. Alongside these are curious images of what seem to be star maps, zodiacs, and naked women wading through what appear to be pools or tubes. The pages are filled with symbols, unreadable, untouchable, and most of all, unsolvable. Since its discovery, the manuscript has been studied by the best minds of our time. From renowned codebreakers to modern-day AI systems, many have tried and failed to decode the cryptic text. It seems as though every theory is met with resistance, and each attempt to unlock its meaning only adds to the chilling aura that surrounds this book. But what makes this cipher so stubborn? Is it simply a matter of time? Or does the manuscript hold a secret that refuses to be revealed? Now we focus on the language of the Voynich Manuscript. The text is written in a completely unknown script, one that is unlike anything in recorded history. It has been nicknamed Voynich, and every letter, every word, seems to have no reference point in any language known to man. Scholars have attempted to match its characters to Latin letters, Hebrew, Arabic, and many more, but every attempt has led to dead ends. Some believe the manuscript was written in a cipher, a code, but no cipher has ever been identified that could explain this strange language. Could it be a code, a language created from scratch, or something far darker, a message that is meant never to be read? The tale of the Voynich Manuscript is not only about the book itself, but the people who have come into contact with it over the centuries. Emperor Rudolph II, who purchased the manuscript in the late 16th century, believed it to be the work of the famed English philosopher Roger Bacon. This theory was widely accepted for a time, but later investigations revealed that this was a grave mistake. The manuscript's connection to Bacon, if any, remains unclear. Another key figure in its early history was the legendary English astrologer John Dee, who, along with his cryptic visions and alchemical knowledge, has often been linked to the book. Was the manuscript a gift from Dee to Rudolph? And if so, what did he intend to communicate? One of the most bizarre and captivating aspects of the Voynich Manuscript is its illustrations. The botanical section, by far the largest, depicts plants that appear to be real, yet none can be identified with certainty. A handful of botanists have speculated that the drawings represent real plants, albeit with distorted characteristics. Some are even more strange, plants that combine elements of different species, an impossible hybrid. Is this the work of a genius botanist who created new species, or could it be something far more symbolic? Then there are the biological drawings. Naked women appear repeatedly in the manuscript, sometimes submerged in pools of liquid, sometimes intertwined with mysterious tubes and bottles. Are these women performing alchemical rituals? Are they simply anatomical sketches? Or could they represent something darker, a hidden message encoded through the depiction of biological processes and rituals? Decoding the manuscript has proven impossible. Generations of experts have come and gone, each one leaving their mark on this unsolvable mystery. In the 20th century, famed American cryptanalyst William Friedman dedicated his entire career to cracking the code. He brought together a team of experts, tried every method known to cryptography, yet he ultimately declared the book a hopeless case. His conclusion? The manuscript was, perhaps, not a cipher at all, but a constructed language. A language so sophisticated and complex that it predates modern cryptography by centuries. Today, the Voynich Manuscript is no longer just a puzzle for historians and cryptographers. It has become a symbol of the unknowable. In recent years, artificial intelligence and machine learning have been brought in to crack its code. But, as with all the great minds before them, these attempts have met with frustration. Some AI programs have come close, spotting patterns in the text that suggest it is indeed a structured language. Yet, the key remains just out of reach. The manuscript now resides at the Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University, where it is preserved and studied by scholars from around the world. But despite all the attention, it continues to defy every effort to decipher its message. The Voynich Manuscript has become a symbol of unfinished knowledge, a book that will forever tantalize us with the promise of secrets just beyond our grasp. So what is the Voynich Manuscript really? Is it a lost work of an ancient genius, a hoax crafted by a brilliant mind, or a message meant for no one but its creator? As the years pass and technology advances, the manuscript remains as elusive as ever, an unread book, one that may never be solved. The mystery of the Voynich Manuscript endures, and perhaps some mysteries are meant to remain forever unread. But the question remains, will we ever know the truth? Or is this a puzzle that will follow us into the dark corners of history, forever unsolved? Thanks for joining us in the exploration of one of history's greatest mysteries. If you've enjoyed this journey, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Could the Voynich Manuscript be decoded? Or is it simply a mystery we were never meant to solve? Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most greatest mysteries. If you've enjoyed this journey, share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.